Hi, Irene. Yeah, I'm sorry. This is the wrong screen. I meant to switch to a different screen. Hold on. Where is it? Okay, there you go. Hello, everyone. It's me. I'm Nia. I'm alive, guys. I'm alive, and today I'm going to be thank you, Occupation Army, for the continued membership. Thank you guys for the continued memberships. I saw some in the comments, in the chat going on. Shy, Fizzle Pickle, and Nekomimi. Thank you guys so much. And Nosus, thank you. Yes. So I've been living the normie life, unfortunately, for a bit, and I don't know. I mean, I guess I would say I'm more used to it now, but it was hard to adjust, and I think it's okay now. I don't know. Unreal, thank you for the continued membership. Thank you. It's just hard because I can't have a set schedule, like a routine, which is what I wanted because I felt like it would help me better. But my schedule is kind of sporadic. So, you know, it is what it is. Mr. Beatface, thank you for the continued membership. So I decided, you know what? I'm just gonna stream. I'm just gonna do it. I just have to, because I do want to stream. It's just I mean, I'm sure you guys can understand, like, after you get home from work, you don't want to do anything, or when you have your days off, you're like, oh my god, I'm free. So that's how I feel, and I don't even play games anymore. I mean, I have been playing Where Winds Meet, kind of. I think the last time I actually played the game was like a few weeks ago, because I literally log on to get my daily collectibles, my claims, and then I log off, and then I go to bed. So yeah, but this week, this is gonna be the only day I'm streaming this week, unless I stream Saturday, which I'm not sure about yet, because I'm going out with my parents, unless they change their minds, because there's another business that we saw selling and that we're like, oh, maybe we can check it out and maybe it'll be the right fit for us. So we're gonna be doing that. But next week I'm going to be streaming at least twice a week. Oh, twice that week is what I meant to say. I'm probably gonna try to play some Rivals or Where Winds Meet or karaoke. I've been wanting to do karaoke. But yeah, no games I've been through. The thing is, like, I'll open a game to collect things. Like, today, I opened Fortnite to see what was different. And I got I think I'm still subscribed to the Fortnite crew. So I have a bunch of random things that I didn't know I had. And I was really confused. And then Rivals, I opened up Rivals. And there was like a rival rewind thingy. And I was like, oh, I didn't know they were doing this. And then I got the Luna skin and then I logged off. So, yeah. Gotta get those collectibles. Parents are selling the business. Do you want it? It's $2 million? No! I don't think we can afford that. Up and down this year, the only games I brought was Digimon and Pokemon. Yeah. I haven't bought any game, really. But today, I'm going to be showing you guys the plushie. I actually didn't really look at it, to be honest, when I got this, because I wanted to do it on stream. I did look, like, I opened it up just to see, like, it was correct, but I didn't really go in depth with it. So that's what we're doing today. We're gonna go in depth with it. Living a life outside of the cat cartel. Yeah, so hopefully I didn't accidentally put something in here that's not supposed to be in here, but okay. Oh my gosh. Is there anything else in here? Nope, it's just the bag. Okay, I'm gonna put the bag away. So initially, CRAFTIFY approached me like twice, I think. The first time I wasn't ready to have a plush because I didn't have my model or anything done yet. Here's it gives like this little card. So I didn't make one because I didn't, didn't have one. And then they approached me this time around, and I was like, yeah, like, this seems cool. I just think it'd be nice to have a plush of myself, and maybe you guys would want one too. So yeah, that's why. Oh, she's a lot firmer. Oh wow, she's really firm, guys. She's a lot firmer than I thought, to be honest. Sorry, I'm trying to fix the eye patch right now. Fix the eye patch. I thought she was gonna be squishier, which is not a bad thing, like that she's firm. I think that means she's more durable. What the hell am I doing? I'm trying to put the eye patch. Okay, maybe I'm doing this wrong. Maybe I'm doing this wrong. Hold on, hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me fix this. Oh my goodness. What did I do? Okay, I think I got it. Maybe. Hold on. Hold on. Oh crap. Okay. There we go. There we go, guys. I fixed the eye patch. But you can also take off the eye patch. Obviously, you saw me messing with it. Boss doesn't know how plushies work. She can knock us out. She'll look at you like this and like knock you out, end your life. But am I allowed to say that? But yeah, she's a lot firmer than I thought she would be. But yeah, that means she's durable. She's strong. She's strong. Oh, she's also posable. Maybe that's why she's firm, is because she's posable. So right now, default mode, she's standing, but you can make her kick. Hiya! Ah! Hiya! Hiya! Hold on. Hiya! Or make her sit. Sit. But she needs something behind her to stay, because I think her head's a little heavy. Her head's kind of heavy. Oh yeah, and the bell. Yes, you guys know I have the bell on my ear. Oh wait, hold on. Sorry, I keep thinking my camera is this way and not up above. So she has a bell right here. And so her ponytail looks like this because you can twist it more. And it'll get shorter. So like you can curl it more, and it'll get shorter. Okay, like that. Like it's curled. Isn't that cute? Okay, let me unpose the legs, and we can take off the jacket. Honestly, I'm really surprised at how nice the jacket came out. Like I like that. Oh, camera focus. Okay, I like that it's like fur instead of like the feathers like my design has, because I think the feathers will just come off and like get everywhere like lint. Yeah, jacket. Okay, needs matching mafia throne. That'd be nice. I could just buy like a chair. I actually asked them for like the measurements. Hold on, let me look at it again because I don't remember what it is. They said she is 24 centimeters tall. 24 centimeters tall, which is 9.5 inches. Oh wow, she's 9.5 inches, guys. So she's almost 10 inches. And I say that because what I want to do is I want to dress her up in the future. And whenever you guys, if we reach the 50, the fully funded goal with just 50 orders, and you guys receive your plushie, you can dress her up too. And so you would have to look for plushie clothes that are like the same size, proportions and stuff. But anyway, she's, for her hair, she's got like the side pieces I have. Okay, the bow here, or the ribbon I should say, and then these. I wonder if you can take these off. I think you can. Oh, I can take it off. Okay, I'm put it back on though because that's where it belongs. The ears, a hoge. Basically have the same body, so all clothes should be interchangeable. Yeah, you know, I think Rita Rita has one too. I think, right? I saw it was she was posting that, but I can literally steal other people's clothes and put it on NIA. So if you guys have multiple plushies from CRAFTIFY, you could probably have people cosplay as other people. So, oh, and the arms pose too. She can spin. This is like what's it called? T-pose spin. Ah, she's being raptured up. Yeah, she does have tails. Oh, and they are posable too, so. Oh shit, I'm literally butt ass naked under this. Oh my god. Okay, I was trying to make a heart. I was trying to make a heart out of the tails. Heart. Does that work? I don't know. But yes, her tails are posable too. She has the ribbon like I do and the bell. But yes, she doesn't have underwear. She doesn't have underwear, unfortunately. I did not know that. But it's okay. Okay. I'm trying to see what else. So she has her little harness thing. I don't actually know how to remove it properly. Oh, it's Velcro. Okay, that's perfect. So you just undo the back. Okay, take off the harness. And this is just the jacket. You can take off the jacket. Oh my god, this is so cute. I actually like how they made the clothes like this. This is nice. Okay. Wait, this is getting what? I'm just showing you guys like what you can do, or like what it looks like. Hold on. How the hell do I take off this jacket? It's a little bit hard. Oh, I mean, she's posable, but I'm still scared of breaking her. I don't know, because I'm not used to having like a posable plushie. I've never had one before. It's my first one, so it's, you know, very interesting. Okay, so and she can just be like this, and also the shoes. Like this is the shoe, and then this is the sock. Even the belt comes off, so you can. I guess you could take off the belt if you want to. I mean, I don't know. Okay. Take off the shoe and the sock. Got feet on stream. Yes, feet. Oh, and she has her little garter here. I didn't even notice that. Okay. Is her tie removable? Oh, it is. Her tie is like this. It's removable. And then the belt is sewed on to the skirt. But yeah, she's naked, guys. Does she have nipples? She doesn't have nipples. That's good, I think. I would be concerned. But yeah, this is her. Her hair. Here, let me take off the eye patch. Let me take off the eye patch so you can get a full look of her face. And then the back, because you know I have hair too. Hold on, let me take off my coat. So you guys can see I do have hair. I do have hair there. And take off the eye patch. There you go. They took her nips. Okay. Yeah, so I don't know if you guys have seen other plushes they've made. So at first the first sketch they gave me was a more detailed face drawing of the plush. So here, let me get closer. So like, you know how my face looks, like it was more detailed and it looked more alike, but I was like, that looks too good. So I thought, and they gave me a few examples, and I actually saw one of their examples of another VTuber that had a face like this. And I was like, oh my god, like this is it. This is the one. This is the face. It just looks so cute and like silly, which I feel like matches better. So they're like, okay, yeah, like we can do that for you. And that's what they did. I'm trying to, there, yeah. And that's what they did. So she looks exactly like the original. No, This is not what I look like, by the way. But yeah, isn't this so cute and silly? Okay. Let me put her clothes back on, her jacket and stuff. Okay. A goober for sure. Yeah. I'm a goofy goober. So now, what I want to do is... let me fix this. I think I messed up her sleeve or something. Okay. Now what I want to do is I want to find some cute clothes for her. Like, shop for clothes for her. Or more like, I wanted to ask you guys, what kind of outfit would you want to see the Nia plush in? And I could find something to put on her. Oh my god. Please, get back on. CRAFTIFY sells clothes? I don't think so. I'm not really sure if they do. If they do, that would be really cool. But no, I was just gonna look on like random like sites like AliExpress or something, because they have a lot of like plushie clothes. Oh my fucking god, guys, I can't put this on. And there's no way I'm gonna get a Felix outfit unless I made one myself, by the way. Which I guess that's another thing I could do, is I could try to make something, but I am not a crafty person, so I don't think that would work. I'm not sure. So that's why I was just gonna buy some random clothes I find on the internet. Because there are definitely people that sell like plushie clothes and stuff. Or places you can get them. But if CRAFTIFY sells plushie clothes, I think that'd be cool. And I would probably get one. Sorry, I'm trying to fix her shoes. They gonna sell it like 2.0 close for their plushies, but it's another pre-order around like... yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, I've got the shoes back on. Time to put the socks on. Since we're here, guys, I want to talk about some stuff like catching up, and also just uh-oh, why does my OBS do that? And just like random stuff, I guess. So just let me, because I can't multitask, you guys know that, so I'm trying to do this and do this as fast as I can. So wait, let me put this back on so that I can actually focus on talking. But a couple things, life updates, not just about me but about my family, and work, people I hate at work, just literally one person I don't like. Okay, and I'm gonna do it while talking like Nia Plush is talking, acting like Nia Plush is talking to you guys. It's like playing Barbies or something, playing house with a doll. Okay, obviously I haven't done that in a long time. Since I was a kid, I used to love playing with Barbies and Bratz dolls. Okay. I had a horse phase even. I know, that's kind of weird considering I wasn't really that into horses, but for some reason, I think because I saw other people were into horses as a kid, I was like, oh my god, like, that's like, you know, I'm gonna get into it. So like I had some random horse. The thing is, I didn't buy a single horse figure. It just had them. Like I think they were like quote unquote hand-me-downs or something. Like I think my sister had them or someone in the family had them, and then I just like started collecting them from the pile of horses. But yeah, that was not a long phase at all. Not at all. Too bad we didn't get to see it. I mean, I was a kid. Okay. There we go. Alright. It's super cold lately, so she's gotta layer up. Got her big coat on. Yay! Filler arc. Uma Musume time. Yeah. Let me put my coat and thing back on so I can look like the plushie again. But yeah. Oh, I didn't put this back on. Fizzle Pickle, thank you so much for the tip.
$6.70. Before we yap about what you want to yap, here is my Thanksgiving gift to you. It also counts as your Christmas gift. Perhaps a Boxing Day gift will be given in the future. Oh, and you. There was mistletoe above you.
What the? No, there's not. Is Boxing Day Canadian, right? I think it's Canadian. Or is it no, is this UKian? It's UKian, isn't it? Oh, okay. I guess it's probably Canadian, British, and Australian. Oh, you guys also have that day off as something different. Okay. I see. Thank you so much for the tip. I'm trying to fix the eye patch. So let me talk a little bit about work. So at any job I've had, I never really had any problems with people. You know, I just feel like I'm the type of person that doesn't really have any problems or negative tension or anything with people unless like they really did me wrong or something. But then again, that usually doesn't happen because I feel like I don't tend to like acquaint myself with people like that, or at least become friends with people like that, or at least become friends with people like that, because I don't know, I just oh crap, there we go. Because I like I don't know, I just don't make a lot of friends that end up becoming close friends. So a lot of the people I'm close with today are people I've been close with for a long time. Did you want Cat Cartel to do something about it? No. That's not what I'm talking about. Okay, but this guy got hired at my uncle's restaurant, and we're gonna call him Nathan? Okay, I don't know. We're gonna call him Nate. Okay, we're gonna call him Nate. And he is the most obnoxious person I have ever met. Like, maybe not the most obnoxious, but like he is obnoxious and I absolutely hate him. He's like, I don't even know. He's an old man. Not really an old man, but he's like an older dude, okay? He's an older dude and he's bald. He's balding. Sorry to any of you guys are bald or balding. There's nothing wrong with that, but I'm using this as an insult against him because I don't like him. And so I mainly like a manager host, okay, at the restaurant. And I don't, so as a host, there's not really a lot that you have to do. You just take people to their tables and that's it. But me, I do more than that because I don't know. I just feel like if there's something that I can do, then I should do it, you know? So I don't just do that. Obviously, I do like quote unquote managerial things like what's it called? Doing the closing reports and stuff, making sure everything is okay, and also writing checks for whenever we get deliveries and stuff, and like confirming them with the owners. So you know, I do stuff like that, and I have access to the safe, and I do the money stuff, whatever, okay? So I do that stuff, okay? But for the most part, I don't think my aunt and uncle really expect that much from me, but whatever. But I still help, okay? And, you know, I take the to-go orders, I pick up phone calls, I redirect things, I do refunds, blah, 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 because not a lot of people have access to that, but I have access to it, okay? And, so for the longest time, there were only girls working with me, like girl servers, and I love them. They're fantastic, okay? I love working with them, maybe because, you know, we can bond over girl stuff. I don't know. And we did get another new male server, and he's fine. Like, we have no problems with him. He's fine. But then we get this guy, okay? And this guy, I don't know what it is with him, but he thinks he knows everything. Like, he thinks that he can't do no wrong, okay? He thinks that he's just better at everything than anyone. And I'm just like, dude, where did you even come from? Who are you? Like, he popped out of nowhere and then just started working here. I have no idea. Like, I've never, like, I don't even know if he went through, like, an interview process or, like, what happened, you know? Anyway. So, what happened? So, at first, you know, I was like, okay, like, you know, no problems, whatever. He's new, he's kind of slow. That's expected. But, you know, when I try to bring attention to something, you know, I'm trying to tell him, like, hey, like, this, also, this, he's been here for a few weeks now, okay? He's been here for a few weeks now, and he's kind of being a little slow, and customers are getting upset. And so it's like, hey, like, you know, can you just, like, try to be a little faster? Like, customers are getting upset and stuff, and all that. And instead of just saying, like, oh, I'm so sorry about that, you know, I'm still learning, whatever, like, I'll try to be faster or whatever, you know? He's like, well, I can't be any faster, like, what am I supposed to do? Or something like that. And I'm like, you know, what? Like, there's literally people upset, and, you know, so what? You had, like, you're literally being too slow. I get he's new, but I don't know why he has to have an attitude with me. Okay? So, anyway, the next thing that happened was packing to go items. So usually whenever there's someone that takes or like comes for a to go order, whatever, I make sure, like, I go check on it and give them their food, or sometimes I'll pack it if it's busy, you know. And I never had any issues with anybody while doing this, but for some reason there's an issue with him. So this lady ordered steamed vegetables. Okay, this is to go order. She ordered steamed vegetables, okay, at the counter where I was. I was like, okay. So after some time, I go to the back in the kitchen to go look and see if the steamed vegetables were done. But I see a bowl of broccoli and brown sauce. And I was like, oh, well, this is not what I was looking for. And I look at the screen to see, like, all the orders. And I see a broccoli and brown sauce, but it was for a dine-in and not a takeout order. So I asked him, I was like, hey, like, what is this? And he was like, it's a takeout order. I was like, yeah. So it's like, is this thing on the screen, right? And he's like, yeah. Yeah. I was like, okay, why does it say dine-in? And he's like, oh, I don't know. She put it in. And I was like, but it's takeout, right? And he was like, yeah. So I go to the girl and I ask her, and she's like, yeah, I keyed it in wrong, but before they made it, I let them know, like, hey, this is a takeout order, and, you know, they fixed it. Everything's cool. Everything is, like, fine. And then the steamed vegetables are done. So both broccoli and brown sauce and steamed vegetables are takeout orders, and they're done. I placed both of them on the counter, and I'm going to pack up my steamed veggies because, you know, it's a takeout order that I'm responsible for, or that I took responsibility for, whatever. Okay, but then there's a phone call that's coming in, and I have to take phone calls for orders and whatever. So what I did was I put a lid on my steamed vegetables, I wrap it up with, like, the saran wrap at the top of it, and then I print the ticket and I tape the ticket on top of the steamed vegetables. And if you read the ticket, it says steamed vegetables, okay? So I'm like, there's no fucking way anybody would think that this is something else, right? So I go take the phone call. This lady, or I'm talking to her for a while, like, she's kind of doing too much. And I go to see if the lady is still waiting for her food. She's gone. So at that point, I'm like, oh, okay, I guess she got her food. And Nathan walks up to the front, and I ask him, like, hey, like you gave that lady her food? And he was like, yeah, but she got the broccoli too. And I was like, what are you talking about? Why did you do that? And so I go to the back, and I'm like, why did you do that? You know, because she asked for steamed vegetables. She didn't want the broccoli. The broccoli was for someone else. You know, if you read the screen or the ticket, then you would know that that's what it was, you know? And then he started making a whole bunch of excuses, like, well, I was confused because she put it in wrong, and I saw some vegetables, like broccoli, so I thought it was steamed. Okay, but the thing is, if you had just read the ticket, okay? Thank you, Lipagi, for the continued membership. if you just read the ticket that I taped on there, by the way, so there's no way it could have fell or like been blown away from someone walking past it, nothing. I taped it on there, okay? And next to it was not, like, it was the broccoli and brown sauce, no lid on it, so you can tell it was broccoli, okay? And unless I checked, steamed vegetables doesn't just mean broccoli, it means an assortment of veggies. So, I'm just like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? Okay, what is genuinely wrong with him? Because I never seen the broccoli and brown sauce or steamed veggies before either. Like, I've never seen anyone order that. It's like a bizarre order. But I'm not stupid, you know? Like, at first, when I saw the broccoli, I was like, oh, is this a steamed vegetables? And I was like, that's not right. You know, I knew, like, even if I didn't know, I literally questioned it because I knew there was something wrong. And then I fixed it. Okay? Anyway. And he's, instead of taking accountability and being like, oh my fucking god, like, I'm so sorry, like, I made the mistake, you know, instead, like, which is fine. It's okay to make mistakes. It's literally okay to make mistakes. Like, I've done it before where I accidentally packed the wrong thing. But you know what I did? I owned up to it. I said, oh shit, yeah, like, I fucked up. You know, that's my fault. And I paid for it, okay? So what we had to do was we had to put in another order of the broccoli and brown sauce. We had to put in another order. It's not as easy as just being like, hey, can you just make another one? No, we literally have to put in another order because we lost money. Okay, and so in this case, we put in another order and someone has to pay for it, okay? And it's not gonna be me because I didn't fuck up. But he got mad at me. He was like, well, you know, why didn't you pack it? And I was like, because I literally had a phone call and I was going to, but I had to go take a phone call. And it's gone when I come back. So what the fuck am I supposed to do? It's not even my job, by the way. You know, I'm not even supposed to do this, but I do it because it's convenient, it's efficient, and because I can do it. So I'm going to do it. And anyway, at the end of the night, we tell him like, hey, you have to pay for this now. He gets all mad. He's like, it's not my fault. It's everyone's fault. Everyone should pay for it. And I'm like, oh my fucking god. Like, holy shit. And by the way, we get a discount. We get like 50% discount. So it wasn't even like gonna cost that much more. Or that much. It was like $9, you know. And then like I was arguing with him and my aunt came in and my aunt was like, oh, it's fine, like he's new, just void it, no one has to pay for it. Just moving on, like everyone just stick to your roles so that when there is a mistake that happens, then we know who to blame. It's not gonna be a mix-up of this person and that person, which I understand where she's coming from, but it made me mad because he thinks he won. That's what makes me mad. He thinks he won. He got out of paying. But the thing is, what made me more upset was because the day before, or like a couple days before, it was the day before. He fucked up on something and he had to pay for it, okay? But he couldn't because he doesn't have money. And you know what I did? I paid for it because I have to close all the checks. I have to count all the money. I don't have time for him to be fucking broke, okay? I don't have time for that. So I'm like, don't fucking waste my time. I'm just gonna pay for this and you gotta pay me back, okay? I still haven't got paid, by the way, because I keep forgetting what my plan is. My plan is in front of my aunt and uncle when he's working and be like, hey, can I have my money now? And see what he tries to say and if he's gonna pay me back. Because look, it's only $15, okay? That's not that much, but it's still $15. And it's just the fact that, you know, he's definitely got paid twice now and he still hasn't paid me back, okay? I feel like if you owe someone money, the moment that you get money or enough, like more than enough money to pay them back, then the first thing you should do is pay them back, right? Yeah, it's the principle. And I don't want him to think that he can just do that and get away. Keep being like, I don't have money. I don't have money. What are you working for then? What the fuck? And, oh my god. And what made me mad too is some of the workers they live in an employee housing, okay? And the busser is a really cool dude, okay? And he has his own car. Not everyone has their own car. He has his own car and he will take Nathan, whatever, Nate, I don't know, that's not his real name, by the way, guys, to and from work, okay? And the busser was telling me how he also doesn't like that guy, by the way. Oh, by the way, I'm not the only person that doesn't like him. And no one likes him! Except for maybe my uncle, because he's always kissing his fucking butthole, giving him a rim job every fucking day that he's there, okay? He tries so hard to, like, laugh. Like, laugh at everything my uncle says, which not everything my uncle says is fucking funny, guys. It's not that funny. But he's like, oh my god, that's like the funniest thing I've ever heard. Or like, dude, like he just tries way too hard to kiss his ass. And what happened? Oh yeah, so anyway, so no one likes him. And some people are quitting because of him, okay? And the thing is, we bring attention to this, but then my uncle's like, you guys are just nitpicking him on like nothing, like on everything, like for no reason. Just one person doesn't like him, so all of a sudden you guys are just finding random reasons to not like him. And I'm like, oh my god, you're actually freaking driving me nuts. I don't know, it's because my uncle's misogynistic or something, that he believes like he's taking that dude's side instead of like all the other people, which by the way aren't only women. But I feel like whenever it's an issue like we bring up, like he doesn't take it as seriously. And there's other things about this. That's a different topic. Anyway. So anyway, the busser's telling me, yeah, like we get home from a long day at work. It's like 10, 11 p.m. And he tells me, he's like begging me to take him to a bar and a club to go drinking. And he told me he would even pay me to take him. But I just want to, I'm tired. I just want to lay in bed. And so I was like, no, like, I'm not going to do it. And so I was like, oh, so he has money to go to the bar and go spend money on drinks, money to try to pay you to take him to a bar, but not money to pay me $15 back? That is crazy. Oh, thank you. They're Miffy themed. Anyway, and these are my natural nails too. Because I don't really... I took off the acrylic because I did have acrylic nails on, and then I was like, you know what? And can you just paint my actual nails with like gel or something? And so yeah, I think I'm gonna start doing this instead of having like long nails. I'm just going to try to groom my natural nails so that I can do some simple designs like this. I just feel like it's more convenient to me than having fake ones, because it's obviously not your real nail, so it doesn't really feel right. And it's longer and it's more inconvenient and it's more expensive. So this is like cheaper, and I don't know. But anyway, yeah, it's Miffy. You guys don't know Miffy, the rabbit? I think is Swedish or something. A Swedish rabbit. If you can grow your own and maintain, I feel like that's sort of easier. Yeah. But anyway, did I stop talking with the plushie? I don't even remember. But yeah, so I was just like, holy crap, like this guy's driving me nuts. But anyway, that's like not the only stuff. It's just each time he makes a mistake, he never wants to take accountability for it. He never wants to just like own up to it. He always tries to come up with excuses, shift the blame, and argue. Like one time, okay, this is what made, like, I was just like, wow. I wasn't even mad. I was just kind of like, dude, what the fuck? So the menu... the physical menu says this the certain dish comes with soup and salad. However, it's actually soup or salad, so it's a typo, because in the system on the kiosk it says soup or salad. You're supposed to choose between one, and he didn't know that to tell her, and he was trying to be like, why, like she wants soup and salad, like, but it says soup or salad. I was like, yeah, because it's soup or salad. And it's kind of stupid. But anyway, like, I know for a fact because I asked the head sushi chef, and he's like, yeah, like, it's soup or salad. And then I was like, yeah, but the customer seems like she really wants it, and I don't want her to get mad. And he was like, yeah, it's okay. Just this time, you can just give both soup and salad to her so she's not mad, but like, in the future, it is soup or salad. I was like, okay, yeah, like, that makes sense, whatever. So I go up to Nathan, I'm like, hey, because I told him to tell the lady, like, to correct it, be like, hey, it's soup or salad, you have to choose one. I told him that. And so I went up to him and I was like, hey, did you tell the lady already? And he was like, no, I'm not gonna do that, you go tell her. And I was like, what the fuck? That's your fucking job! Anyway, he was like, you could tell her, blah, blah, blah. I was like trying. He would not let me talk because what I was trying to tell him is it is soup or salad. Give her the soup and salad this time, but moving forward, make sure you let them know like it's just a typo. And I was trying to tell him that, but he kept interrupting me and trying to argue with me. I'm like, there's nothing to be arguing about. Like I'm trying to help you. And I was like, hey, just like listen to me. Stop, listen to me. But he kept thinking that I was going to like scold him or something or like make an issue about it. I don't even know. I was just so like annoyed. I was just like, why are you doing this? Like, why can't you just listen for once, you know? Just gotta suck it up and bite the bullet, my guy. Yeah, like I wasn't even trying to tell him to tell her. Like, if he didn't tell her already, I wasn't gonna make him. I was just gonna say, just give it to her and then just be sure to be careful moving forward. That's all I was gonna tell him. You should tell him to run the what? I don't know. I mean, I could win, I guess. Maybe, I don't know. He doesn't look very strong, guys. But, yeah. Man places his ego in defense mode and activates his aggro card. Oh. Yeah, I don't understand why he is the way he is. Because everyone has a problem with him because of the way he talks to them. The way he like reacts to things is not how you should like react or respond. He's so weird and he just so creepy looking to me. I'm sorry. Like I just don't like anything about him. I hate working with him. I hate it. I've told my aunt, I was like, please don't schedule him with me. And she's like, we don't have a lot of workers, so there's nothing I can do. I was like, okay, whatever, I understand. But like I fucking hate him, guys. I hate him so much. Some people are beyond help. Yeah. I just, man, it is just so stressful working with him. Just having his presence there really makes it hard for me. But I just get through it. And a lot of times I don't even want to say anything to him because I just know he's going to make me mad. Like if like he's doing something and, you know, I want to tell him like, hey, like this isn't how you do it or blah, blah, blah. If I want to say anything, I just in my head I'm like, oh my god, if I try to tell him anything he's just gonna make me mad and I don't want to feel like I don't want to be mad. Okay, I don't want to be mad. I don't want to deal with him. But yeah, he's just like so weird. Anyway, sort of sounds like someone insecure. I've seen people like that who act overconfident, mess up, then can't stand behind their actions. Gotta just work around him, I guess. Probably the kid or nephew of a friend who's been pampered. I don't know. He's like from Minnesota or something. Which that's what I heard. I don't actually know. I didn't hear from him because I don't want to talk to him. But someone told me that he's from like up north, further away from where I am. And I heard that he has a baby mama and a kid that he doesn't pay child support to. Which, I mean, I guess he doesn't have money to pay her. So, but like, I don't know. I don't know. Just, yeah, deadbeat. Oh no, he's reproduced. I was surprised too because I thought he was gay at first. Because he has a very flamboyant personality, which I'm not saying every gay person is like that, but you know what I'm saying. It's a little bit more common. But yeah, and then I found out he actually has someone that he's been in a relationship. he's not like, you know, completely a loser, I guess. But yeah, just a little zesty. Yeah. Anyway, next story, guys. Next story. Other than that, work is good. It's just I hate him. That's not why I hate him. About his feelings, he's RPing as normie by getting someone pregnant. I don't know. Anyway, so next update is with my sister, guys. So, I'm just gonna do a quick recap. If you guys didn't know, my sister was seeing someone that, you know, I thought was suspicious because he had a kid and he didn't tell my sister, and she had to find out, and she confronted him and he was like, it's none of your business, which is a red flag because what the fuck do you mean it's none of her business? Like, you guys are literally dating and possibly gonna like be long term and get married, so like that is like important information. And then, you know, he has like this lady that keeps calling him her husband and all that, and he even got a text message with the name being wife, and then he changed it, and I don't know, it's just super suspicious things, which, by the way, they're very obvious things. Okay, I'm just gonna be honest, like, they're very obvious red flags, very obvious warning signs that I think any normal person would be like, oh, I gotta take a step back and, like, you know, get myself out of this. I don't, okay, but like, it's an obvious thing, okay? And, you know, I've been telling her, like, this is weird, you need to investigate further, like, but she just, like, believed everything he said. And anyway, he goes on a trip this month. Oh, and by the way, they start living together. Like, he has a place a couple hours or like an hour or two away from here, and she started staying with him. Okay, and then he went on a trip to like different to like God, for to see his family and stuff. Okay, and well, my sister said he was acting weird, and she finally contacts his quote-unquote wife. And yeah, anyway, basically, yes, he had a wife, and he was cheating on her with my sister, and he was like, you know, feeding them both lies. Which, wow, surprise? No, I'm not shocked at all. And I'm very surprised that she's shocked, to be honest, because the way she described it was like, she made it seem like he was a master manipulator, guys. I'm sorry, but he is not a master manipulator, because he literally slipped up so many times. He literally, like, there were literally signs right in front of her face. Okay. But I will say I am still proud of her, because she is taking this a lot better than I thought. She really is. I can tell, like, you know, from her divorce with her ex-husband and all that she's been through, like, you know, that was a really bad time. And this, you know, this is still really bad, but this is not comparable to what she's been through, and it's something that she's able to walk away from after she finally, I guess, has all the answers she needed, which I feel like she could have found much sooner if she just, you know, wasn't delusional. But it is what it is. Is that why she gets manipulated? Oh, does she have a type? Is that why she gets her type? I don't know. I don't know what her type would be, to be honest. She I guess she likes I don't know. I don't know. I guess she just likes someone that, like, that can handle her, that isn't going to, I don't know, guys. I really don't know. Like, in my head, I can, like, understand the kind of person that she likes, but I can't verbalize it. Handle her. Like, my sister's a very energetic and loud and bold kind of person. She's got a strong personality, and I think, you know, some people might not like that, or they assume things about her based on her appearance and based on her openness and stuff. Like, a lot of people think she's like ghetto, or like a slut or something, that she only likes like certain type of dudes because of the way she is. But she's not like that at all. She's very, I think my sister's a very kind person. She's just too loud. That's all. She's just too loud and carefree. She's too loud and carefree. That's what I want to say. She's too loud and carefree. And me personally, I cannot handle that all the time, okay? But I think she just wants someone that can do that with her, or just be able to be patient and, like, understand that is just how she is, and, like, support her. Anyway, So yeah, she told me like, yeah, like he was cheating on his wife, and I hope that she leaves him because this is not like, that's not okay, you know. And he's gonna keep doing the same thing because he travels for work. So the next place he goes to, who's to say he isn't gonna do the same shit with someone else? And you know what's crazy is that he wanted to meet the family. He wanted to meet me and my parents, knowing full well he has a wife and a kid back at home. He wanted to, quote unquote, get closer, be more serious, and meet us. Isn't that psychotic? Isn't that just so freaking weird? You know? This is so weird. That is so weird. And then love bombing, buying gifts, bought our family a bunch of random shit that we didn't want. Like, what the... Like, I don't know, to like make us like him or something. I don't fucking know. And you know what's even crazier? His dad's side of the family knew about my sister. Like, they would be on the phone and like he introduced my sister to them. So they're enabling it. They know that he has a wife and kids, and that he's talking to this girl and like dating her and living with her, and they are okay with it. That is so crazy to me. Dude's overcompensating to hide the truth. And you know what's the kicker for me? He had in his Instagram bio is like a Bible verse, and he's doing all this. I hate it when people do that. Like, they always try to like use their religion as a defense for their wrongdoings. It is actually so sick to me. Oh, those dudes. Yeah, like, there's nothing wrong with it, like religion. It's just when you use it to justify you being a bad person and to do wrong things. That's how I'm just like, you know, you can't be doing all that. You know, that's just like so contradictory. He was trying to be light Yagami. Anyway, so my sister has both keys to his apartment. She took her stuff back, and I told her like, if he comes back, because she thinks that he knows because his wife probably confronted him about it. So she was like, I'm pretty sure he knows that I know. So I don't know if he's gonna come back, but if he does, he has to either pay for a copy of the key or contact my sister to get back into his apartment. And I was like, why didn't you take his PS5? And she was like, oh, because he took it with him before he left. And I was like, damn, that's crazy, because I would have taken it. Shit, I don't care. I would have taken it. Like really? Anyway, yeah, so she didn't get the PS5, unfortunately. I don't know what else she's taken from him. I don't even blame her, but honestly, what does he even have that's even worth having? You already have one. Well, but yeah, she was like, I mean, we could have two, you know? We could have two. But anyway, stealing would have caused more headaches than it's worth, but it would have been funny for the bit. I mean, me personally, I don't think I would steal anything, but I was just like, damn. Hold on. That's her Black Friday shopping. I mean, do you want to have stuff that remind you of the guy? I mean, I think it depends. I feel like depending on what it is, you can definitely not have any what's it called? Anything attached to it. For example, if let's say someone like you're not together with, like they did you wrong, but they bought you something like you really liked, that you really wanted, you know? Like, would you really throw it away? Would you be like, or would you be like, man, I don't care. I like this. This is mine now. Like, I'm not going to think about it as them giving it to me. It's mine because I like it, you know? I don't know. I feel like that definitely depends on what it is, though. It really does. Because, it'll say, what? Let me think. Like, if your ex bought you a whole PC, are you going to get rid of it? You know what I'm saying? But if it's like jewelry or something, then yeah, I can understand throwing it away. Unless it was like a diamond fucking necklace or something, then sell it or keep it. I don't know. Well, fair. I did keep most stuff, even though I considered chucking a lot of it. Yeah, I think it just depends on what it is. That bad boy is mine. I'm taking that PC. She bought it for me. Clothes are usually harder to dissociate. Yeah, I would say clothes are definitely something that are harder to dissociate. Especially if it's their clothes. Like if it's their like hoodie or shirt or something. I don't know. That's something that, you know, I would probably throw away. I know some people take it far and they burn stuff. I don't think I would have the time and energy to do something like that. That's just like too much to do. But anyway, I'm also taking the pets. Oh yeah, that too, that too. Luckily they didn't get any pets. Thank God they didn't adopt any pets. I know they were talking about it, but thank God they didn't adopt anything. But yeah, so my sister, obviously she's done with him, and of course she's hurting, but she's taking it a lot better than I expected. I'm very proud of her for being able to do that and for being able to push herself to move on instead of, you know, sulking and crying over it, which, you know, it's okay to cry, but like to do it the whole time, I think, you know, I think you should not have to do that. But you know, it's fine to cry. I understand that. And she did. She cried once, and she was like, okay, it's enough. Like, I've cried my tears. It's time for me to move on. And I'm very happy that, you know, that's her thought process. One thing though that she said that I thought was interesting, and I think I want to know what you guys think about it too, is my sister's a very spiritual person, and she was like, you know, maybe God put me through all of this so that I could help his wife open her eyes and finally leave him, or something like that, right? Me personally, I wouldn't see it like that. I would just be like, oh, he's a fucking loser and an asshole, you know? And I feel bad for his wife. I hope that she leaves him. That's all. But my sister seems to like to find some meaning in the things that happen around her, which I don't think is a bad thing. I think it's a way of coping and a way of moving on, to find the good in things that aren't actually like good. So I wanted to I was wondering, like, what you guys like. Would you guys see things that way, or do you guys just think like things just happen? You know, it doesn't have to mean anything. I don't know. I think that's how I feel about some things. Like, things just happen. It doesn't have to mean anything. There's just like bad people in this world, and sometimes, you know, it's unfair and you get caught up in it. But yeah. Whatever floats your boat, Momo. If it helps her sleep at night, then good for her, but seems like a convoluted plan just to help his wife. Yeah. I feel like I don't think anyone should go through something like that just to help some stranger. Like, that seems so weird to me, and so that's why I could never think of it like that. But I think it's interesting that she has a perspective like that, and you know, if it makes her feel better, then, and it's not really harming anyone, then I think it's fine, as long as she doesn't take it to an extreme, you know, to the point where she keeps herself in situations and tries to rationalize it as her helping someone else, because I think that could be dangerous. As long as she can move on. Yeah, looking at it from a positive light, she's looking it to that far. I mean, if I'm the girl who was the other girl, I would want to be the one to tell the wife. Yeah, which I'm glad she did. It's nothing egregious, but that wouldn't be how I'd see it. I think love finds a way. True, bad things are rare, in my opinion. It helps her move on, then sure, why not? Yeah. Hard to say. I don't know, up to her interpretation what Big G said to her. More like the spirits are testing her. Oh god, okay. You gotta be proactive at times, don't write things off as fate. Yeah, I guess. But I mean, she says she's working on her diet because she wants to lose some weight, which I think is good. Excuse me. She just got her hair done today, and she's getting her nails done today. I think she's just trying to treat herself and, you know, try to be new. Because you guys know the meme where after a breakup or something, a girl gets a haircut or there's something different to her hair? That's literally what's happening. That's literally what's happening. But yeah, self-care. Yep, self-care. But yeah, that's the update with her, and the update with work, and the update with the plushie. And yeah, you didn't know it was real. You didn't know what was real, the plushie? Oh, is that supposed to be just girls? Oops. What do you mean? You went off in that work rant. You're having with that peanut VTuber? Oh, you're talking about the VTuber award, or the streamer, or the streamer award? I think, right? I keep seeing it on Twitter. I honestly don't really care about the awards and stuff. I think it's cool that they have something like that. It's like a nice community event to bring people together. But I'm not that concerned about that kind of stuff, I guess. So yeah, I don't know. I'm honestly like not that chronically online anymore. I don't pay attention to things anymore, guys, especially in the VTuber sphere. I don't really pay attention to these things, but yeah. Definitely the tea you could expect when you get the plushie. But do you think it deserved to win? They're gonna separate meme VTubers. I mean, I don't know. I've seen a lot of different things. Like, people say he's not a VTuber. People say he is a VTuber because he has a virtual avatar. I never looked into it myself. I've seen a lot of different things where people are like, he doesn't even consider himself a VTuber, or he does, he just says that as a joke or something like that. Or that he doesn't even like VTuber, so like why is he in this category or whatever. I don't know. I will say I didn't expect the Peanut to win because I never really heard of them, which is fine. Like, you don't, just because you never heard of someone doesn't mean they don't exist or something like that. But I mean, he won based off of votes, so I mean, I don't know. I guess that I don't, whether he deserves it or not, I don't know. But people obviously voted for him, so yeah. In my opinion, I feel like a more quote unquote prolific VTuber should have won. Or would have. I wouldn't say should have. I should say that I expected a more prolific VTuber to win. Like, people that, you know, you see everywhere, like Iron Mouse, or like who else is big? Like, I don't know, like a do corpo VTubers count? I don't know. Or is it only people on Twitch? Is it a Twitch streamer wars? Does it only count for people on Twitch? Anyway, yeah, like something like that. That's like someone, or Shy Lily, yeah. Like, I expected someone like that to win. So when I saw that he won, I was like, oh, okay, that's interesting. But I personally don't have any like strong opinion on it because I don't know anything about this dude, you know. Just people close to Cutie, I think. Really? Okay, so Twitchers. Okay, so it doesn't. Okay, it's only people on Twitch. Yeah, like, I don't know anything about it. I'm trying not to say like anything too controversial right now because I don't want to say something that I like, speak on something that I don't know anything about and like offend people, you know. But yeah, I honestly did not expect them to win. I expected like someone else like that's more prolific in the VTuber community to win. So yeah, don't want to piss off a Peanut. I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't want anyone to come after me for like saying anything. I don't need that, guys. Better that way. It's pretty much a non-issue, so I make a. Yeah, that's. I mean, yeah. I just feel like it doesn't matter. To me, at least, you know, in my opinion, the awards thing, I think is a cool thing, but I don't think it defines. You know, I don't think defines everything. It is what it is at the end of the day. It doesn't really affect us. Yeah, I mean, it's just past. I don't know. I've seen, and even outside of the VTuber awards, I've seen a lot of people make a fuss over other streamers. I saw something with Lily Pichu being in like the fighting game category, and how people were like, no, like, why is she in this category or whatever, and like that doesn't make sense and stuff. I just feel like people will complain about anything. Even if whether it's right or wrong, like, it doesn't really matter. Bob doesn't make any of the other VTubers ever any lesser. Yeah. They just gotta vote. Everyone just has to come together and vote for the person they believe deserves it. For next time. So, yeah. It's become like the Grammys. It's always controversy with this stuff. The other thing I saw too was the host saying some joke about another streamer, and then nobody laughed, and then she cried after or something like that. I don't know, and it was just a distasteful joke, and I feel bad for her because obviously it was a script. But me personally, if I was given a script and I didn't like it, I would be like, No, thank you. I don't think I'm gonna say that. But I don't know. Some people, maybe they don't like, they're like, oh, okay, like I'll just do this. This is my job. I was chosen to do this and might as well say it or something. But yeah, those are the only things I've seen regarding the streamer award thingy. Did not land from any of the speakers. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't watch it, so not all jokes will land. You just gotta shrug and move on. Yeah. But yeah, that's all I know about that. I don't think I've seen anything else. I did see like some people like in dresses and stuff. I saw Emiru in her dress. Like she looked really pretty. I really liked that dress she had. It was a really pretty dress, and that's another thing I saw. Gotta respect the bravery. You gonna watch the Game Awards? Probably not. I'm not that interested in it. I don't know. I'm not that interested. Sorry. What I do want to watch though, I saw this on TikTok. It was like, so on TikTok, sometimes people literally will just upload movies or scenes and clips from movies and narrate over it with like an AI voiceover. If you watch TikTok, then you probably have seen what I'm talking about. But there was this movie, this Korean movie called, fuck, what is it called? It was like called the Swaha, the Sixth Finger. It's a 2019 mystery horror movie. It has that guy, the main character from Squid Games, and one of the other characters from Squid Games. Sorry, I don't know their names. And I was like, oh wow, this movie seems pretty interesting, and it's like it's about a cult. Or let me think. There was a murder, or they found a body. They found a body that was cemented into a bridge, okay? And what was weird about the body is that it was completely drained of blood, so it didn't decompose properly or something like that. And when they did the autopsy on it, they found like they found talismans and like basically it looked like there was a ritual done on this person that was dead. John Squid. I watched the whole movie like that instead of sleeping. You know, the brain rot squared. I forgot what the Game Awards low-key. Game Awards is deader to me than previously because they snubbed Sonic 3. No, that plagues YouTube Shorts too. Run with the wind. But yeah, and so the cops are like, what the fuck's going on? And then there's this random pastor who is the main guy from Squid Games, and he's trying to, you know, ask questions to the police to get answers from them, and they're like, no, and they walk away. And so the pastor is conducting his own investigation. What he does is he looks into religious cults and religious groups and writes an expose about them and how they're a scam or, you know, whatever. Because there are some people that do that. Like, it's crazy. They use people's religion to make money out of them, to squeeze them. Like, you guys heard of mega churches and stuff like that. And that one dude, I don't know his name, but he's like a really popular mega church preacher, and he's got like some crazy eyes. Like, he looks like the devil. Like, he looks scary. He looks so evil. But anyway, I don't know his name. But yeah, and so he's trying to look into what's happened with this murder and like this other, like, it's like a Buddhist cult. And yeah, the whole movie's just about that. Like, there's murders, there's like cult stuff, they're doing like weird rituals. I haven't watched it, but from the clips I saw on the TikTok, I was like, oh, this looks cool, I want to watch it. And it's on Netflix, so I'm probably gonna watch it at some point when I feel like watching a movie. Oh, but that reminds me, I watched the FNAF 2 movie. I watched FNAF 2 last weekend, and I thought it was good. I don't know. It was okay. I thought it was a fun watch, interesting. I don't know much about FNAF myself, but I thought it was interesting. I thought it was actually scarier than the first one because of the marionette. The marionette looked creepy. So, oh, the I blow the wind of God guy. I don't know what he said. Man's got vision like a full 360 degrees. Oh yeah, those are crazy. They got like Rolls Royces and stuff, and the sermons are like constant. Yeah, like they have a private jet and everything from the donation money that their congregation gave them. That's supposed to be to improve, I guess, the church and maybe help other people. Because I know, like, let me see, the church that I used to go to when I was a kid, they would do a lot of things, like donations, like food bank stuff during the winter. They would help homeless people. Like, they would literally allow homeless people to come in and like sleep for the cold winters. And I don't know, they would do, they would use the donations that people are giving them to actually help people, and that's how it should be. But yeah. But Zootopia 2, is Zootopia 2 good? I never watched the first one. I've seen clips of it, and I heard people really like Zootopia 2. But I don't know. I never watched them. Pastor needs more donations so he can build a water park on the roof. The FNAF 2 movie disappointing to say the least. Oh, you think so? I mean, I don't know. I thought it was okay. The series The Righteous Gemstones is about a family running a mega church wild show. Really? They got Kojumbo. I remember that bugged-eyed guy justified having a private jet because Jesus would also have a private jet if he was in modern times. There's a Zootopia 2? Yes, there is. Oh, I also saw a movie called The Running Man a while back. I thought it was a good movie. It was interesting. It was okay. I don't know. I thought it was interesting. I don't know what movies are coming out next that I want to watch, but I guess we will see. A holy water, yeah, it's a water park, and the water is holy water. So you have to pay $100 to bathe yourself in holy water at the holy water park. It's a holy water park, guys. You'll be cleansed of your sins completely. Just pay $100 for admission. And then you have to pay an extra $20 to get on any slide and any ride. There's a new movie by the director of Parasite. I think it has a Squid Game actor. Oh, I gotta look into that. I saw Markiplier's making a movie called Iron Lung. Is that what it's called? What is it called? I don't know. I didn't even know he was making the movie, or that he was making movies. I personally didn't really watch Markiplier growing up, so I don't really know anything about this guy. About a co-leader that sold autographed photos of G. Ah! No way! Really? That actually works? Actually, that's not shocking. I saw the Running Man fun movie by the director of Shaun of the Dead and Baby. Oh, really? I didn't know that. With the all-new Jesus Super Slide to cleanse all current and any future sins for the next 3 days. What if you commit sins in the holy water park? Do they nullify or something? It's from a game, yeah. Iron Lung. Oh, they got a fast pass for salvation too. Yeah, it's based on the video game. Oh, I didn't know that was a game. Oh, okay. Literally making Iron. Yeah. No, that's what I was talking about. That's the movie he's making. That reminds me. I'm trying. Oh my god, there was something else that I wanted to talk about that I don't remember what it was now. Oh, okay. So this is a random thing I saw on TikTok as well. There is this show on TLC, and you guys know how TLC has a bunch of like crazy shows showcasing the lives of people that are very different from most people. So there is this show about Mormons, about same-sex attracted Mormon men and their wife and their family. So basically, it's like, okay, I don't know. It's like a parody. It's like these people are making a parody about that show because it's kind of interesting. Me personally, I don't think that I would get married to someone that doesn't even like me to be their cover up. You heard about that show from the Vtuber? Yeah, like, I just don't know how you can do that to yourself, you know? I get that there are some people that hide their sexuality and get married, have kids, and then all of a sudden they come out, and then obviously I think it's terrible for their partner because they're like, what? I thought you loved me. I thought like you actually liked me, and now you're telling me like this whole time you weren't even attracted to my like my sex, my gender, you know? And I think that's awful. I feel like it's fine to be who you are. You just cannot bring someone down with you, you know? But anyway, these women are choosing it. They're allowed. They literally are choosing it, and it's crazy to me. But in the parody, it was like this guy was going to his wife, and he was like, "Hey, like, I'm gonna go camping with the boys." And then like the like intense music comes on, and she's like, "With the boys? Like who?" Cause she knows that he likes men. So she's like, "What the fuck do you mean you're going camping with the boys?" And then there's another one where they were like playing basketball, and the wives are sitting on the bench watching them play basketball. It's like it's more than one like husband and wife. It's like multiple husbands and wives where their husbands are like basically just gay, and they're sitting on the bench watching their husbands fawn over like these other guys, and they're literally like I get if it's like a lavender marriage, where in that case you guys, you know, it's a lavender, that's like totally different. You guys are married not because of like quote unquote romantic love, and then it's like a consensual thing, and you guys whatever, so that's different. But like it was just so weird to me how like that's a thing. It's because they so badly don't want to just be themselves and openly like the same sex. Like they just don't want to do it, and so that's why but to go on a show, you're basically exposing yourself if you're trying to be. I don't know, it's just so interesting to me. Shouldn't say go camping with the girlies. SMH. Maybe it is like those girls who are really into NTR and yaoi. Maybe. I don't know. I feel like that would be a lavender marriage though, you know? I don't think I would want to have a kid with the person. You know, I don't know. I don't know. That's just so interesting to me. I wonder how much is staged though. You know, that is true too. Because reality TV is never 100% a reality. A lot of things are staged, rigged, skidded, you know, like not everything is real. A lavender marriage, yeah, so a lavender marriage is usually like, I don't know the exact definition. The only example I can give is like two best friends, one is a straight woman and the other is a gay man, and they're like, you know, let's just get married, you know, just have all the benefits of marriage and be each other's like, you know, companion and help each other out, but we're not actually like romantically involved or romantically like in love with each other or anything like that. It is a real thing. I personally have not met anyone in that kind of situation, but I know is a thing that exists. And I saw a video about how a lot of TLC shows are kind of staged. Do you like BL? I do like BL. I used to like it a lot when I was younger, but now I don't really read it as much, but if I see something that's interesting, then I will read it. Yeah. Sorry. It's even more complicated than I thought. But yeah. Is it Naki? Is it Naki also into BL? That's like the only person I can think of, maybe. I think she also likes Chikawa. I saw she had a Chikawa model. I think Yura made it. So that's why you find this entertaining. I just think it's funny. Because it's just weird. It's just so weird. I feel bad for people that can't just be themselves. That they're too scared to be themselves, whether it's scared from like shame, society, from even like violence, because there are people that are just like so irrational that they can't control their emotions and they just resort to violence on people. So I feel bad for people that can't be themselves. Naki is into yaoi, yuri, and isekai. Oh, she's also into yuri. I didn't know that. I don't think I've read well, maybe I have read one. I don't think I've read a lot of yuri. I think maybe I've seen one a long time ago. I don't know what it's called, but it was like they were step siblings, kind of weird. But yeah, they were step siblings. That's all I can remember about it. Usual trope in these kinds of things. Or not usual, common trope, I guess. It is sad to just hide yourself away like that. Yeah. Let me think. If I've... Is there anything weird that I've read? Or not weird, but different. A certain kind of thing. Sometimes I do read things because I'm like, what the fuck is this? I wouldn't know what's going on though, so I keep reading. So one of those things I've read before it became an anime was that Redo of a Healer. I read the manga for it, and because I was just like, what the fuck is happening? And I kept reading. I was like, oh my god, like there's no way this is real. I was like, what's gonna happen next? And then I forgot about it. And then I heard there's an anime coming out of it. And I was like, what? No fucking way. There's an anime being made about this. So I've read that. I can't remember if there's anything else that was weird that I've read. There's a season 2? Oh no, you're wishing for a season 2? I only got through a couple chapters of Healer before I was like, yep, I'm good. Yeah, there was that. The weirdest mangas get turned into animes for some reason. I read the mangas faster to consume. I also prefer manga over anime. Well, it depends. Depends on what it is. Or for what. So I do like reading mangas, manhwas, and stuff because I feel like you have more control over like the way you're reading it, how the characters sound, how your interpretation, I guess more control over your interpretation, and you get more details compared to an anime. But I do think it's fun to watch anime to like actually see these things come to life and in color. It's just a little different seeing how like they put things together with the music, with the voice, hearing the emotions that, you know, you read in your head actually be out in the world. So I think it really depends on what it is and how good they adapted the story. And yeah, and the pacing too, because sometimes I can't pay attention to an anime because I'm doing something or I want to do something and it just goes by and I didn't pay attention or I forgot. But with the manga, it's easier for me to be like, oh, I gotta do this real quick, and then it stops. Well, I guess you could pause an anime, but like I don't know. I just feel like the pacing is just pacing yourself, and the pacing of the story is just better, obviously, in the manga. Watch anime in VR much better. I haven't watched anything in VR in a long time. I used to sometimes watch movies with friends in VR, but I don't even really use VR that much. I want to play VR more, or like VR chat and stuff, but whenever it comes to time, like, oh, I'm too lazy, I want to go to bed. I can't stay up playing games anymore, guys. It's just, I get so tired, and I just want to go to bed, be on TikTok. It's just so much comfier and easier than sitting at my chair, or sitting with a headset on or something. Which, by the way, I'm banned off of VR chat for one day because I haven't played in a while. So I was like, why the hell did I get banned? It sent me an email. I got banned temporarily for one day for like, what's it called? It said sexual activity. And I was like, what? What are you talking about? But it's because I made a VR chat group called Booba Inspector. And the picture were a pair of anime boobs. And that's why I got banned. I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Because you don't want a group called Booba Inspector to be public and to have a picture of boobs. Valid. Gotta inspect your own time. In your own time, not in public. It was just a silly group name because like at the time when they introduced groups to VR chat and you can have like a banner above your head, people were doing all sorts of things. Like it would be like boy kisser or something, and it's like these, I don't know if you guys have seen the meme of the two black dudes, like I think it's just and they're making out Like, it would be literally a banner of that, and it would be like boy kisser. Or it would be anything. Like, people made groups of anything. But the thing is, the first time I got banned was for the same thing, except I had a group named Prawn Hub and Ambassador. And they banned me for that. And so I changed it because I was like, oh, maybe it's because it's a website, you know, and it was, you know, literally a prawn website. So I was like, Booba Inspector, that's got to be much better. And I made that years ago, by the way. I made that group years ago, and I completely forgot about it because I don't play VR chat anymore, and I use a different group. And then they hit me with the ban today of all days, and I was like, what the hell is going on? I haven't played. And then they said it was because your group, and I was like, oh, okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. Remember to kiss your homies goodnight. Call it Baba next time. Leave it to you, boss. Yeah, but I mean, I'm not interested in doing the group. I just did it for fun because you can, like I said, you can have a banner above your head, and that's really why I wanted to do it. And I think to make a group, you have to have VR Chat Plus or something, so you gotta pay. And at the time when I was playing, I did pay. But yeah, I'm not worried about it. I don't need a group or anything like that. That's a win. I mean, VR Chat has put in a lot of new safety measures, like guidelines and stuff. They even require your ID for specific worlds. Like, some worlds can put like an 18 plus only restriction on it, and so your ID is required to even enter spaces like that. And a lot of it is because they want to protect kids, because there's a lot of kids that get like VR headsets for Christmas and like and go in these spaces where there are adults that aren't necessarily good people, and even if they aren't like preying on kids, they're still, you know, drinking and smoking and stuff, and you know, I guess it could quote unquote influence a child and be like, oh my god, like, that's so cool, I'll steal alcohol from my dad's alcohol cabinet and drink with you guys. You know, there are probably kids that do that. And you know, it's just like, it's just hard though to separate these spaces. I feel like they should make a different application for kids only, and then the other one like for, you know, because there's not a lot of people that feel comfortable sharing their ID. I don't know if you guys have heard of all of these like laws and stuff where people are trying governments are trying to require IDs to access like almost anything on the internet now. And it's kind of like, it's just a lot. It's just a lot of things happening, and a lot of good and bad things that can happen and come out of stuff like this. So yeah, it's just kind of crazy. It really is. But I'm always under the belief that a parent should be responsible for monitoring what their kids are doing on the internet, like how they should monitor them in real life and everything. Not saying they need to like be a helicopter parent, but I think that parents are responsible for monitoring their kids' usage of social media and things like that. Of course, like, they can't monitor everything, but I feel like they can teach them and, like, you know, guide them in the right direction for the most part. Make it even easier for hackers to steal personal info. Wait, what? Oh yeah, that. Yeah, I heard Australia had like a data breach where everyone's ID got leaked on Discord or something like that. I don't know. It was something like that. I literally was watching it when I was taking a shower, so I kind of was half listening. But yeah, it's really crazy. I am giving my ID for VR chat. I miss when they had things like Webkins and Club Penguin for kids. Granted, it doesn't bar adults from it, but it's still more kid-friendly environment. Yeah, like how Roblox is supposed to be kid-friendly, but they have like crazy shit on there. They've added 17 plus, which I mean is like 17 plus, which is weird because that's still a child. So you're mixing a child with adult stuff because 17 plus means 17, 18, 19, 20 and above, you know? Or the CEO wanting to add a dating feature? A dating feature to Roblox? That is so insane to me. he is so weird. Like, that guy's hard drive needs to get checked because what the hell? And the whole thing with what's his name? That dude that got a band that was like a vigilante. I forgot his name, guys. You guys know who I'm talking about, though. Because, you know, Roblox wasn't doing enough to protect children, and so, you know, there are a lot of people that that do it instead, that get these guys off and, you know, go to the police about it. And then yeah, it's just so crazy. I also thought Value was e-dating. Yeah, Valorant is the e-dating game, that's for sure. Roblox crazy right now with creepers, yeah. You can never trust that your info is actually secure with them. Me personally, I do not play Roblox unless I'm playing with my friends. I don't go on there making friends, you know, or trying to make friends. Maybe sometimes I will troll kids because kids are fucking hilarious. But I would never try to make friends with a kid. Like, I feel uncomfortable because I don't know if you guys remember, I played Fortnite. I was playing Fortnite with my my sister and this person that I thought was an adult, and then their brother played with it was on stream. Their brother played because the brother was sharing an account with their little brother, and I've been playing with the little brother this whole time. They didn't talk or anything, and I was like, oh man, this guy's pretty good. And then the brother actually plays on his account, and he was like, oh no, you weren't playing with me, you were playing with my little brother. He's like 10 or something. I was like, oh my god. I was like, oh, that's kind of crazy. And I don't know, maybe it's also because I just don't like kids, because kids are bratty and they're hard to deal with. I don't know how people have kids at such a young age and deal with them, but that makes a wild K-drama plot. The younger they are, the better they play. Yeah, I was just like, oh wow, this is kind of weird. I'm not gonna play with you anymore. I felt so bad because he's a nice kid and he was so excited to play with me, but I just couldn't do it. I did not just graduate from being a kid, okay? I'm not a kid. So you see yourself. When did I say that? 10-year-olds impressing Nia with their gaming skills. Well, I'm just saying they're better than my sister. My sister's terrible. Let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to see what this message I got was. My sister wanted to eat with me, but I already ate. And I also didn't want to leave the house, and I had to stream, so I didn't go out with her. I felt bad because I know she's feeling lonely now that she doesn't have a man, and they broke up and stuff, and she just wants to feel good and stuff. And I was like, why don't you plan something this weekend, you know, when most people are free, like on the weekend? She's like, well, to do what? I'm like, well, I don't know, whatever you want. I know she's been wanting to go to this bar. Okay. Thing is, I don't like doing that kind of stuff. I don't really care for bars or like party events and shit like that unless it's like an event where you dress up and like cosplay or something. I like that kind of stuff, but just casual things like drinking and shit like that. I don't even drink anymore. I think the last alcoholic beverage I had was wine on Thanksgiving, and I was forced to have it because my aunt was like, oh, like this wine I got is like sweet, try it, have you tried it? I was like, oh no. So I took a sip, and then my cousin was like, well, you drank out of it, now you have to have it. Like, she's always trying to find a way to make me an alcoholic, I swear. She's like, you never drink with me and stuff. Like, she's always trying to find a reason to make me drink, and that makes me not want to drink because I'm like, well, I don't want to be forced to do it, you know. But anyway, what was I saying again? Oh, yeah, so but my sister's been wanting to go to this like this specific bar that has like an obstacle course and like, I don't know, it's like an activity bar place, I don't know. And she's been wanting to go. So I'm thinking of being a good sister and offering to go with her. I don't want to go, guys. I really don't. But I know she needs this. So maybe. A bar with an obstacle course? Yes. I know that sounds weird. I don't know how to say it without giving the name away. I don't know if it's like just a local thing or if it's a like a chain thing. Oh no, I need to charge my camera. Which reminds me, what time is it? Okay, I will probably end stream soonish, but I hope people get drunk and attempt a course of it. Yeah, that's probably why they did it, is because get drunk and then like jump around and do shit and just like fall on your face or something. It's not like a crazy obstacle course. It's just like like a bouncy house type of, not bouncy house, but it's like that kind of stuff. Like you jump into a pit and it's like the bouncy material. I don't know what you call it. But it's stuff like that and like mini games and stuff. But yeah. Imagine the puke. Oh shit. People probably do puke a lot there if they're drinking a lot and like jumping around. Probably are. But anyway. The adult McPlay place. Yeah. But yeah, maybe I'll, you know, maybe something like that, or I don't know. Maybe there's something I could find that isn't like a party bar activity, because I feel like if it's just the two of us going to the bar, we're both gonna drink, or maybe she's gonna drink more and then I have to take her ass home. I don't know. I don't want to deal with that. Maybe it was a group of people. Maybe I should ask her like, hey, you should invite your friends and go somewhere. You know, we can go somewhere. I don't know, take pictures of your new self, your new hair and nails and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't know. I was imagining people jumping, falling over, whatnot. Yeah. She needs her sister. And I'm just saying, I feel like if it's just the two of us, I feel like there's not like a lot of drinking she can do. I don't know. We'll see. I just don't know what she would really want to do, so I'll just have to see what she wants to do. Because that's the only place I can think of. Other than that, I know she wants to eat at a steakhouse, but we don't have money for that, so we're not gonna do that. She's like, I really want to go to Ruth Chris, and I'm like, okay, good luck. Good luck. Steaks are like $200+. Oh, sorry, yes, this is my mom's dog. Oh my god, that reminds me, my cat, I bought him like I bought him this pajama top from Shein. It was a size medium, and it doesn't fit him, guys. It doesn't fit him. There's 3 buttons. I can only button 1. Well, technically, I can button 3, but it's not safe because it's too tight, and it looks like it's about to pop off by itself. So I don't know if I need to give him a large or an extra large, because I don't think he's that fat, guys. He was losing weight, but for some reason, he started gaining more weight, and I don't know if it's because someone's been feeding him more, or maybe his whatever's in his food. Like I don't know, because he was losing weight and now he's gotten like bigger. But I don't know. I guess an extra large might be the size for him, because I wanted to buy him like pajamas and then buy me a set that looks similar to it so we can match and then take Christmas photos or something. But yeah, I don't know. The notorious cat. Okay. Before I go, I'm trying to think of if I need something else to say. I don't know. I don't know. I guess I want that Christmas card for CL, not you. Whatever. I guess the only thing is Friday I'm trying to release a cover using the plushie. So like the plushie will literally be singing into the mic like wah 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 wah. A music video scenes. I don't know, like that's what I had in my head. Whether or not I can actually pull it off, I have no idea. But I'm going to try. Also, Unreal, thank you for the super sticker. Thank you. Plushie singing, yeah. I was going to do a cover of maybe Snow Halation, a simple cover, and then just have the plushie singing. I don't know like how I want to compose that video though. Green screen can be miraculous. I don't have anything green though to use as a green screen. It was nice being on stream after a while. Yeah. Next week, hold on. I'm trying to look at my work schedule. Next week, I will most likely stream on a Wednesday. Monday, Wednesday. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. I'm supposed to get a haircut, but I think I might not. I might just let my hair grow. I just want to cut my bangs, but I was like, maybe I should let my bangs grow and just have forehead, but I don't like my forehead. I've gotten so accustomed to using bangs that I feel like my forehead is too big now. But I don't know. I don't think it's that big, but for some reason it looks big to me. So, I don't know. Have you ever seen yourself on TikTok? I made a fan account, but no idea if it's getting traction. No, I have not personally seen myself on TikTok. Which, that reminds me, I need to post more on TikTok, but I haven't. I've seen something you've linked, I think, but I haven't seen it organically, like on my personal account or anything like that. Oh yeah, that's right. The plushies, guys. Plushie, Nia plushie. December 26th, 27th is the deadline. We need 50 plushies for Nia plush to come to life for everyone. There's also going to be a giveaway, I think, when we reach the goal. And when we reach the goal, you guys are also going to get some stickers. Some chibi stickers. You can probably find some on the post. I need to make a post about the rewards. But yeah, at 50 you get chibi stickers, and then if we go above that to certain milestones, you get different rewards that CRAFTIFY offers. I don't know, but she's super cute. She's super cute. I'm very happy that I have one, even if the what's it called, the thing doesn't, even if the campaign doesn't succeed, I'm glad that I still have one of my own. That's what I want to say. But I hope it does, so that everyone can get one. And have me in your house. Have me in your house, guarding the house, making sure there aren't any burglars. Someone comes to rob your house, don't worry. Nia Plush is here. She's gonna fight them off. And you come home, all your stuff is gone. You look at the plush. You're like, what happened? I thought you were gonna protect my house. Why are all my things gone? And she's just staring at you like this. I forgot. Oh wait, I realized I don't have music. Why didn't anyone tell me I don't have music? I don't have music playing the whole time. Oh man, now it's gonna be awkward. It's okay, I guess. I'm protecting them. I have taken this stuff somewhere safe. Plushie, probably. Nia shipped off your stuff to Big Nia. Turns out Nia Plush sold everything. We were supposed to have BGM. It was fine. I thought it was... No, it wasn't on purpose. I just didn't know that there wasn't any BGM. Well, whatever. But, Friday, supposed to be a cover release. Saturday, I might stream. I don't know yet because I have stuff to do. But if I come home on time, or if I come home early, then I will. And then I've thought about doing some more Twitter Spaces in the future when I can't stream, but I don't know. Maybe. Didn't even notice BGM was turned off. Yeah, I don't have BGM on this scene right now because this is the gaming scene. I usually don't have BGM on it, but when I do stuff like this, and I try to add it, so it's not just like emptiness and just me talking. Yeah, I think that's it though. I think that's it. I hope you guys keep warm if it's cold for you guys. Keep cold if it's hot for you guys. You know, Christmas stuff. You guys are gonna see me before Christmas, so it's gonna be fine. But yeah, thank you guys for coming to my stream. It's been a while, and I'm glad that I was able to catch up with you guys and show you guys Nia Plush. Next week, I don't know what we're gonna do. I just know that I'm going to stream. Oh, I didn't realize that they actually put the logo on the armband. That's actually cool. But yeah, thanks for Zatsu. No problem. I'm glad that I was able to talk to you guys about a bunch of stuff. Let me see who we can raid into though, because yeah, I don't know. Where is it? Rita. I see Rita streaming. So I'll take you guys to Rita. But one more thing. I'm going to do my best to stream more consistently. It's kind of hard, but I'm going to make it work because I can do it. It's just not gonna be like this day every day or that day every day because my work schedule's all over the place. But it's going to be at least 1 or 2 streams a week starting today. And yeah, I don't know. So thank you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Bye.